Hello, hello, hello! Player Punk6 here. Today I'd like to talk about hidden gems on the Nintendo Switch. As you guys know, there's been a buttload of games been releasing on the Nintendo Switch lately, and only a handful of those games actually get featured on the eShop. In America or Canada where I live, there are currently 304 games on the eShop. With that many games available right now, it's very easy for newer games or older games to get not talked about or not heard of, or even games that have been talked about, people just kind of forgot about, and they don't get seen. So what I plan to do is I'm going to go back, try to find all these old games or newer games, find which ones are good, and then I'm going to talk about them a bit and give you a little preview of what the game is like, and you can decide if you want to pick it up or not. The first game I want to talk about is called Graceful Explosion Machine. This is one of my favorite games on the Switch right now, and I've been playing this game a lot. So I'm going to go into the game. Let's see, this game has a lot of content to it too. There's 4 different planets. Each planet has 9 levels. So there's a lot of worlds in this game. So I'm gonna go into the first planet, Magneto's Prime. Let's go to level 5, and I will show off a bit of the game. So when I actually first started playing this game, I was expecting this game to be like your typical twin stick shooter. But the game does not control anything like that. Normally you would use the right joystick to aim where you're shooting, but you don't have that option in this game. Actually, the right joystick does absolutely nothing. In order to switch where you're shooting, what you have to do is press down on the ZL button. The ZL button will make your ship spin. Like, see how the ship goes back and forth? So you just change from left shooting and right shooting. There's no way to shoot backwards or anything, so you just have to turn. One thing you can do though, if you're have too many guys on you, you can press down on the R button and you will do like a little boost right through them all, which is really cool. So your main gun is this one that I'm using now, which you press B to shoot. This one, there's this little bar that will run down after a while, but what you do is you just have to wait a few seconds to recharge it. There's other guns here. There's this one that I just pressed here, which is X, which will shoot these missiles that will target people. One of the most useful guns, which I have to charge up because I don't have at the moment. You charge up your guns by collecting these little squares that come out of the characters when you shoot at them. And I just died, so we're gonna have to wait over a minute because I am kind of stuck at this game. I actually don't suck at this game. I'm just distracted. So this weapon here, which shoots this little, I don't know what you want to call it, the thing that goes around your ship, is probably the most useful of all the weapons. You have to keep recharging it though, because yeah, they run low, and then you just have to collect more of these little dots that'll recharge it. The next weapon you can use is this big laser beam, which is probably one of the most effective weapons. There's some enemies that are really hard to kill that you kind of just have to use the laser beam on them because they're just too strong. I mean, you can kill them otherwise, it's hard. So I would recommend using the laser beam. Yeah, so those are all the 4 weapons in the game. Yeah, it's a really fun game. This game's awesome because it's a good game to just pick up and play short bursts on the bus, or it's like super challenging, so you could play this game for like a long time. In order to actually 3-star all the levels, you have to somehow get through each level without taking any damage whatsoever. Damage is calculated in the bottom right corner of the screen. There's this little green bar. You have 3 life, so you can get hit 3 times before you get game over. After a while, if you keep killing guys, eventually there will be life will come up on the screen. I'll see if I can manage to get one to come up or not. I'm not sure, I haven't seen one yet, but I have lost 1 health so far, so I probably could use it if it comes up. This game's all about combos. Yeah, there's one of the life that's there. That thing that just popped up, the little green cube, that was life. This game's all about getting combos. So every time you get one of these little, one of the yellow cubes, it actually adds to your combo. So you do more, your multiplier does more. So every time you kill an enemy, it goes up. So the multiplier just keeps raising and raising. So I'm gonna see if I can make it through this level without dying this time. And yeah, this game's pretty awesome. I don't really know what else to say about this game. Oh, this game also has There's leaderboards too, so you can show off your level, your skills if you get really good at this game. There's also time trials, and I think it also has like endless modes, so where like normally you just have to go 3 phases, but there's an endless mode where you can just try to get as high score as possible. I haven't really tried those yet. Maybe I'll check them out after this. I don't know. Let's see if I can actually make it through this level without dying, though. No, I haven't. I can do this. I can do this. I can get through this. This game gets pretty difficult, though. Some of the later levels, there's some crazy enemies in the game. It gets really crazy. Like, this game's really fun. I don't know why. Like, it took me a long time to pick this up. I wanted to pick this game up sooner, and then I ended up picking up other weird games, and then my buddy was like, "Do you have this game?" And I'm like, "No." So then literally I went home and picked it up, and I was like, why didn't I pick this up before? Because this game's great. Okay, this guy needs to die. Are we, what phase are we in? Phase 3? Yeah, see this guy here, comes out of the wall and he just goes around. Like, there's some cool enemies in this game. But this only shows like a small little portion of the enemies in this game. And, yeah. I think this game costs about, in Canada this game costs $13.99, and in the States it's $12.99. It's really cheap, so like I highly recommend you pick it up. I don't know, I really wish games didn't cost more in Canada, but like this game is only $1 more than in the States, so it's really not that big of a deal. Yeah, I think that's about all I have to say. I'm just gonna finish this level and then I'll go. These guys need to fucking die! God damn it! How did I not beat that level? I'm not starting that over again. But I hope you think this game is good. If not, whatever, but I love this game. I highly recommend you pick it up. Thanks for watching. I'm PlayerPunk6. See you guys later. Well, one sec. Let me know if there's any other games you think that I might want to check out, or anything you'd like to see me play or talk about. But yeah, this game's great. See you guys later.